What's up, everybody? Welcome to MyDunnLife. First ride of the season. Woo! It feels good. All right. GPS going. I don't know how this other GoPro is going to look like. It's probably going to look like shaky shit. But that's what happens when you own an older Sportster. But we'll try it out and see what it looks like. Today I got Nash with me. Looking forward to a good ride. This is the first ride of the season. It's about 60 degrees or so. Definitely looking forward to putting a few miles on the bike. If everybody doesn't know, my name is Travis Dunn and this is MyDunnLife. This is my channel, 2 wheels or 4. I'm just looking to have a little fun. Figured I'd start doing the actual voiceover for these things, doing it while I'm riding, at least giving it a shot. See what the camera angles look like and all that good stuff. I got out the GoPro Hero 8. I got the media mod on it so I can plug my microphone straight into it. I got the media mod microphone taped off, so I don't want it to get damaged due to wind or something else. Got a little bit of a route planned out. It's not set in stone, but it kind of gives us a nice little roundabout. Feels good to have the bike out. I'm always looking forward to get on and ride. I'm going to open up my thing here for a second. Adjust my glasses. I got a GoPro Hero Plus on the handlebars. Like I said, I don't know how well that's going to work out, but we'll give it a shot and see what the angle looks like. This is kind of my first test. See what everything really works. And I've been recording videos for a while. I'm not posted them or edited them, but if you've been watching recently, I've been taking last year's videos and I've been, you know, adding an intro and adding a little bit of music and kind of editing them up. And a lot of that I plan on continuing, kind of telling my story on 2 wheels or 4. And I'm always kind of talking to myself in my head. I might as well talk to a microphone, I guess. I've been pretty sick for the past month. If anybody that's been watching that'll watch this video, there's been a little gap in some of the videos, and it has to do with the fact that my voice has sounded like crap. It still hasn't 100%, but it sounds better than it did. And and it's definitely a little windy today. Nash is on a Honda Magna. It's an older bike, but it runs pretty well. You know, like old bikes, it leaks a little. It, you know, it's not 100%, but it's a, you know, he enjoys riding it. And I'll be doing a lot more riding with Nash here. Hopefully, at some point I'll get communicator. A little warm in the helmet. We'll get some communicators so we can talk back and forth. You know, unfortunately, you know, everyone, you know, the coronavirus is the topic of choice here the last couple months, and it literally has affected a little bit of everybody in some form or fashion. I work in the transportation industry, and we've recently had to take a pay cut because you know, we're an international company, so a lot of our business is overseas. Of course, first chance to really rev this thing up, somebody's decided to do 35 and a 55. Gotta love it. Come on. That's better. So we ended up taking a 9% pay cut, which, you know, by itself doesn't necessarily sound that bad, but, you know, it equals out to about $5,000 a year for me. And oh my God, did you do that any slower? And wow, it is windy. So it equals out to around $5,000 a year pay cut, which, you know, is a big chunk of change. But on top of that, you know, my wife works at the same company, so we took a $10,000 pay cut between the two of us. So that kind of hurt. It definitely changed a lot of plans I had for the year. I had some plans for this bike, and honestly, I was kind of on the fence about buying another bike, or trading this in, or selling it, or something. Getting something a little bigger. My wife has expressed some interest, and she's been on this bike once or twice. But I'm a bigger guy, she's a bigger girl, and while Sportster's fine for one person or two smaller people, it's not exactly great for two big people. Wow, the wind is blowing. I am just happy to be on two wheels. I live in Ohio. Actually, I live outside of Columbus, Ohio. And so it, you know, we get about 4 to 5 months out of the year of reasonable riding weather. Now, if you happen to be watching other moto vloggers, I suggest one called My Two Wheels, or Her Two Wheels, I'm sorry, her two wheels, and she's actually probably about 40 minutes from about where I live, so she's a local girl. She's got a cool bike. She's also riding a Harley. She got a little bigger bike than I do. She's just, man, I give her credit. You know, 30s and 40 degree weather, and she's bundled up, she's riding. She even admits, and it's kind of my thing too. Like I don't want to be bundled up. Half the time I don't want to wear the gear that I'm wearing. You know, I don't mind wearing my helmet, but you know, the jacket and the gloves and all that stuff, man, it just, I kind of want the wind a little bit in my face. But a lot of people, you know, if you're new out there and you're thinking about buying a motorcycle, and you know, here's the thing, you know, motorcycling can be a dangerous sport, if you will.
Let's stop at Kobe real quick.
Do what?
Let's stop at that Kobe gas station. I don't know how much gas it is.
All right. Looks like we're gonna make a stop at the gas station.
Thinking about that.
I'll be honest, I didn't even look, but I should have almost full tank. Maybe I don't. So we're gonna stop and get some gas. You know, I love being on two wheels. I love riding, but it's not for everybody. And I understand, and I sort of accept the risk of riding. You know, it's a dangerous sport. Obviously, there's a lot of cars and big rigs, and you know, and people don't pay attention, or they don't want to pay attention. So, you know, that's the first thing. If you're thinking about getting into motorcycling, you know, that's something you have to be prepared for. You know, the kind of things, and this is going to sound weird, but you know, kind of things I would tell anybody who's thinking about, you know, getting into motorcycling is, you know, make sure you got good insurance. Health insurance is what I'm talking about. Because, you know, you get hit, you know, get hit or a hit and run. See, this dude's not really paying attention. That's why we're kind of. Can't do much with these gloves on. Alright. As Blockhead likes to say, 93 dead dinosaurs. This one fresh. Just use this. '93 dead dinosaurs. 1.3 gallons. Yeah, I had about half a tank. Here's the life receipt. '93 dead dinosaurs. I'm gonna have that damn jingle in my head forever. I can't find that video though.
I
Gonna be difficult, huh?
don't
Poor kid. Didn't start that way, but that's funny. Huh?
Battery.
You want to take the lead? That way I can get you on camera.
Huh?
So do you want to take the lead? That way I can get you on camera?
I'll be alright.
You sure? 93 dead dinosaurs. Alright. And we're back. So for this truck. Alright. Got some 93 dead dinosaurs. I'm gonna get that damn song stuck in my head. Thank you, Blockhead. I hate this light. I hate this light. So what else I should talk about myself? So I'm just shy of 40 years old. I've got 2 kids, a wife, 2 dogs, 2 cats, and 2 live-in family members. Well, they might as well be family, whether I want them to be or not. Alright, let's get out of town. Yeah, really hoping to put some more videos together. Obviously, it's going to depend on how much I get to ride this season. Yeah, kind of forgot to zip up my jacket a little bit. That's why it's certainly decent for riding. It's you know, you want to be bundled up a bit. Thankfully, where we live, there's not a lot of salt and sand that they use on the roads. Now back home, I'm originally from Chillicothe, Ohio. They do like to use salt and sand on the roads. And it is not no bueno when it comes to riding motorcycles. It's a little over cloud today. I wish I could have ride yesterday. I really wanted to break the bike out, but I had shit around that car that I backed up, and I had a dinner date, if you will, with the wife and a former colleague. School's out. I got an itch, and I don't think I can reach it. I got an itch. I got an itch I can't scratch. guy's gonna bug the living shit out of me on this ride. I think I got part of it, but oh well. But yeah, as I was saying, work's been a little kind of sucks. You know, that was a nice ATV bike. I'm kind of a lover of all bikes. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love my Harley Davidsons. The company I work for, we have Harley Davidson as a customer, so I'm a little partial. And you know, I never actually imagined I would own a Harley Davidson, at least, you know, in the early years. Been riding about 6 years now-ish. Doing here. Yeah, I've been riding about 6 years. And this is my first and only bike that I've ever owned. Growing up, I rode dirt bikes and four-wheelers and three-wheelers and, you know, all that good stuff. So learning to ride a motorcycle, you know, on the road wasn't a big transition, but it was certainly different than riding a dirt bike. And anybody that would say that's looking to, you know, to get into the motorcycle, you know, for one, you got to know what you want, you know. You got to try out different bikes, and whatever you do, don't fall into this. You need a big bike, and, you know, a lot of, you know, we even me and Nash know another kid like he's itching to get a leader bike. And he has no business on a fucking leader bike. And especially, you know, and he's riding for a while, but he's already a little crazy, and especially a young kid, you don't need a leader bike. You know, if you want to own a street bike, get a 300. Maybe get a 600. Round and round we go. He like I said, he wants a leader bike, and he's got a Suzuki something. I don't remember exactly what the model is. And unfortunately, it leaks. It doesn't run. It doesn't want to run half the time, and he's put a lot of time and effort into it, which I applaud him. You know, when you're young and, you know, you don't have as much money, you know, I totally understand the need or the want for things, and I understand that you can't afford new. Oh, that was a really dead deer. I don't know if that came up on the camera or not. It looked like his guts were eaten out. We're not too far out of town, but, you know, we still have wild dogs that, you know, people have abandoned or run loose wild. And you know, we have coyotes and things like that. So skunk. Oh Lord, and he's still fresh. Yeah, you remember that conversation I was having about wind in my face? That's one of those things I'd rather keep out of my face. Woo! And U-Haul is blasting me back and forth. But as I was saying, I mean, don't get me wrong, Harley Davidson is my first choice, but, you know, I got lucky when I switched jobs years ago. You know, I had a 401k, and obviously they cashed out because I was you know, I switched jobs, and I was like, I told my wife, I said, I want a motorcycle, and she's like, that's fine. Yeah, if you want a motorcycle, as long as you got life insurance, you know, a decent life insurance policy, she was cool with it. And it was one of the things I made sure to do when I started up a new job. I signed up for the life insurance policy. Made sure, you know, my family would be covered if I got into an accident and passed away. You know, being the responsible person that I try to be. And then that's the thing that, you know, even a lot of kids, you know, don't understand. They don't get the, you know, the responsibility of riding a motorcycle. It's an adventure, you know, it's excitement. And I get that. That's why I ride. I enjoy the adventure. I enjoy the open road. I am hoping that sometime in this riding season, I'm gonna take a long ride. Hopefully not alone. I definitely would like to, you know, do something, you know, 1,000+ miles.